Hi and welcome back to the next video in ADA Standards Check and PDI Part 3 training. In this video we're just going to be discussing scaling. It's only a short video and how we can implement it into our driving lessons to help our students achieve their goals. So what is scaling? Scaling is something where we can allow our students to work things out for themselves, so they're able to gauge themselves rather than us say, well done, it's all done, we don't need to practice that anymore. So firstly, we need to find a scale which works for your student. Now, the most common scale is using a scale between 1 and 10, 1 being that they're a total beginner, 10 is being that they're experienced and they know exactly what they're doing. So every student is different and we have to understand that. So getting to know your students makes a lot of sense on how you actually scale things going forward. So as an example, I've got a student at the moment who is American, and the scale we use with this girl is that if she says that something is Sunday dinner, she doesn't like a Sunday dinner. She's American. It's not what she normally eats, and it's something she doesn't really like. So if she says that at the moment she thinks she's got a Sunday dinner, I know that she's not happy with what she's actually doing. If she turns around to me and she says that that's more like mac and cheese, then I know that she's happy with what she's done. I've also had her saying to me that it's a mac and cheese, but I haven't put the cheese on the mac yet. So I know she's not quite there. So you've got to listen to your students and get to know them to see what they like, how they're able to gauge themselves. But we'll go back to the most common method. So when a student is brand new in the car, they're going to be at level 1. So after you've practiced your moving away and stopping, what you can say is, okay, so how do you feel you've done on that? If you had to scale yourself at the moment between 1 and 10, where do you think you are? Well, it's probably about a 1 or a 2. I was bunny hopping a little bit, but I think I need to improve my clutch work. Okay, so by improving your clutch work, will that give you like a 2 or 3? They may say yes, but then I need to improve it more. So you can delve into it to actually work out what they need and give them something measurable to actually work with to improve their skill. You may get a student who's reasonably confident and they want to try turning right on a roundabout. So once you've got the goal of what they want to do, you can now say to them, at the moment, where do you think you are? So they may say to you, I'm about a 5 or a 6. So once you've now got your goal in place, after they've given you a scaling, you can say, after trying this now, where do you think you're going to be? Well, I may be a 6 or a 7. So it's them giving themselves something to work to and giving them a gauge where they can measure themselves. It's not about us measuring them, it's about them measuring themselves. So I hope this video has given you a little bit of insight on scaling. If there is something else which you need, drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear off you. We can try and make another video together just to make sure that we have a better understanding on how we can do these lessons for learner drivers and ultimately for your standards check or your PDI part 3. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.